Hello and welcome to another edition of Closer Look. Today I am excited to bring the work of Parkland students to your TV, phone, tablet, or computer. You will get a chance to see a variety of work, including PSAs, movie trailers, a documentary, and a short film. So grab some popcorn and join us for this edition of Closer Look. COM 145 is Parkland's Video Production 2 class, where students spend the semester honing their skills in all aspects of video production. The first project of the course allows students to produce their own public service announcements, providing them with an opportunity to not only share something they are passionate about, but also produce something that can make a difference in people's lives.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done?
Oh boy! Oh yeah! Yeah! What?
Whoa there, little Timmy. Are you sure you want all those energy drinks?
Boy, do I!
Don't be so sure, little Timmy. Drinking too many of those could give you a caffeine overdose or type 2 diabetes.
Jeepers, I didn't know that!
Did you know that there were over 2,500 caffeine overdoses just last year, little Timmy?
Oh gee golly, I don't think I want to drink this anymore, mister.
Here, have some water, little Timmy. It's good, and good for you.
Jeepers, mister, thanks!
Go on down to the park and go play stickball with your buddies, Timmy. You'll be nice and hydrated. Go on now. Go on now, little sport. Go on and play.
The next project provided students with an opportunity to be more creative, as they were tasked with making their own movie trailers. From riddles to boxes to Agent Orange, the students took the assignment and ran with it.
Jesus, man. There was another murder last night.
That's like the third one this month, isn't it?
Something like that. Crazy. Probably just a prank, bro. Just some stupid kids or something.
Yeah, real funny, man.
What do you mean he's dead? I just talked to him yesterday. What happened?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
We've got reports that the Duke is back.
The Duke. Call Agent Orange.
So who's the Duke?
His ultimate goal, to reunite America as a part of the United Kingdom. If he succeeds, we'll lose everything.
Cousin Sam!
pursuit of happiness. What will you stand for?
Hey man, it's been a pretty good night. Sure has.
Alright man, I'm about to take off.
Alright man, let me know when you make it back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, have you heard from him? Because I haven't heard from him in the last 10 hours. I'm getting a little worried. Wondering what happened to him. Hey, have you heard from John at all today? I haven't heard from him pretty much the entire day. I'm starting to get worried.
He's your friend, shouldn't you know?
I should, but I haven't heard anything.
I mean, if it's been that long, I'd call the cops and let them handle it.
You're right. I should go get my phone, but I left it in my car.
What's that?
I have no idea. It's a letter. Hello, are you ready for the fun to begin? By now you're probably wondering where John is. I currently have him and he is my guest. If you would like to see him again, you are going to have to play my game. If you do not play, you will never see him again. If you contact the police, he dies. These are your rules. Please wait for your first clue. Good luck. Sincerely, your friend. And to prove that I have John, I have a little something of his inside the package. Oh my God. He's leading me to this abandoned farmland that I always pass by. I know exactly where it is. I have to figure out why he's doing this to me. There's gotta be a reason. I just have to figure it out. This isn't the real message. This is a cipher. Figure out who it is. I know it. I have to find John. I can't let him die by this maniac. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
One interesting aspect of the documentary project is that it gives video producers the chance to teach us about something new or different. In this documentary, produced by Katie Clausen, she takes us inside the world of Parkland's very own record label.
Shine bright so I can know you're there.
Perimeter Road sound recording.
Almost wore that today too.
Yeah.
I'm Doug.
My name is Zachary Coffin.
My name is Rami Akram Ahmed.
Dylan Hahn.
My name is Matt Wheeler.
I am a communications major with a focus in media arts and production.
I am majoring in a communications for the media arts and fine production.
I am a mass media art and production major.
Music education.
And I am business administration.
I'm hoping to be a high school band teacher.
Well, I want to be a radio broadcaster.
I want to be a radio DJ.
Hopefully get a job with a recording studio, be a studio engineer.
Recording engineer or a producer?
Shine brightly. Shine bright again. Does it sound like that?
No, I just personally popped in bed.
Kelsey's song is called Shine.
Oh no, I'll change it.
Let it shine, I think.
Star. You're kidding. Not.
Swear.
I joined Perimeter Road to get some on-hand experience with working with studio time and artists and learning the ins and outs of recording, basically.
My friend Darian told me about their recording class here at Parkland and told me the instructor was really cool and everything like that. And then I found out that they record local bands, and that really intrigued my interest. So when I actually ended up joining the class, when Adam told us about the record label and how like we were allowed to join it and we could help record these bands and everything like that, I just got really excited about it.
Because it's what I want to do, you know, it's good experience. Plus the people here are great.
Well, I've been wanting to do it for a while now, ever since it first started when I did when like the music recording class first started, but I haven't gotten around to it, but luckily this year I was able to, and part of it since I'm one of the interns for the interning seminar class. It was I didn't really have a whole lot of options to choose from, so it was just, you know, let's try the record label, and luckily I was able to get a spot, and so there I am.
Recording music's super interesting. I like working with musicians, and then also trying to understand like the other side of the business other than just recording the music, like getting the music out there, publishing the music itself.
I'm not going to blast your headphones. I just wanted to get a good gain signal, so we're at 40 dB, trimmed the output back a little bit. We're almost always going to use compress on vocals. Limits really for like drum room mics or something that you might want to squash really hard. Compress is going to be more like a 4:1 ratio, but the cool thing about this compressor is it's signal dependent. So it adjusts its threshold and ratio based on the incoming signal that's hitting the device that's inside of here. It's actually a light. The signal causes a light. The louder the signal gets, the brighter the light gets, which affects. How much gain do you want to make up for that compression? That's your output gain knob.
Do it, keep going.
Me?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
You know, I play harder later.
I love music because it's a way for people to connect with one another that you didn't know you could connect with. The way you can express emotions and feelings, and the way you can just be who you are and all that fun stuff.
It helps like evoke emotion, like whatever emotion you want to feel or want to amplify, it helps you get there, and it helps you also express yourself in different ways. Like playing music, you can express it by playing what you're feeling through the music, but recording music, you can put on little twists on what you think.
Well, for me, music gets me into, it depends usually, but like it helps me get into usually a good mood. For me, I was voted the biggest music geek by my class my senior year in high school. So it's just a lot of music I listen to is just, you know, I have a variety of tastes, but I prefer mostly like rock and metal. And like there's times, you know, like it just helps me relax if I'm in a not really a good happy mood. Sometimes I'll just go to my room, lock in, just blare out my music or so. Usually just makes you feel better, just makes you chill out, get energized.
It's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Music's really important to me. Gets you through the day, gets you through some tough times. Music's the shit. Yeah. It's the stuff. Music is the stuff.
Perimeter Road is a life-changing experience, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever taken in my life, joining this organization.
The biggest project of the semester was the short film. My students took this assignment and made it into more than I ever expected. They wrote the script, found filming locations, acted, filmed, directed, and edited. The project was designed to take 3 weeks, but the ambition of my students turned the project into a 6-week love affair. I hope you enjoy 145 Washington.
Any leads on the heist yet, Price?
I think so, Mags. I'm gonna follow up on one this afternoon.
Don't you think you should take a break? You're killing yourself.
Mag, you've been with me for how long?
Almost a year.
And have you ever known me to give up on a case?
No, sir.
This is a story of mistakes. Everything that you are about to see is an outcome that could have been prevented. It was October when he finally started getting close.
Sir, my son has been missing for 4 days. I don't know if he's dead or alive.
What's his name and when was he last seen?
His name is Jason Duncan. He was last seen downtown.
All right, I'll check that out. Thank you.
Detective Price, what brings you into town?
How you doing, Frank? Kid named Jason Duncan. We missed him the other day. Heard he was here pretty often. You recognize him?
Jason Duncan? Actually, I do. He's in here all the time. Not one of the liveliest customers I've ever had. Never pays his tabs, always pretty unruly. Had to throw him out a couple weeks ago.
Did he say anything last time you saw him?
No, but he was in here with some girl, and I know they were going to the art theater afterwards, but that's all I know.
Didn't hear anything else?
Nope, not at all.
All right, well, thank you, Frank. Just keep an eye out for him.
He knew this theater well. It had been his dad's favorite spot and a childhood reminder of a happier time. Until then, it had always been a place of joy, of life, of blissful days spent with family. Now, however, nothing remains but a cold, dead reminder of life lost.
Mr. Van Allen.
Pleasure.
I'm investigating a missing persons report.
Do tell.
I found one of your business cards on his last known location. Do you remember giving anything to this man?
Wow, yes. A couple of days ago, we were set to have a meeting. He showed up, skittish, flustered, could barely put a sentence together.
Do you have any idea why?
Like I said, he could barely put a sentence together. He said something about he thought he was being followed, something about needing to hide some money, and something about a bar.
A bar?
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't be too certain, but he asked me in Frank's downtown. Are you familiar?
Frank. Yeah.
But I don't do business with criminals. Beyond that, I can't help you.
Thank you, Mr. Van Allen. You've been a great help.
Detective Price.
That night, after the bar had closed, Price made his move quickly while the bartender was alone. There are missing pieces. He was sure of it. Something was very wrong. The bartender was a part of it. Had to be. He was sure of it. Price was in too deep to turn back, lost in the gallant haze of self-righteous anger, and with every punch his temper raised until there was nothing left but the cold, hard truth. He's innocent. Desperate to find a clue about his father's death, Price found himself back at the theater. I planned this day for months, years, scoped out every possible outcome, gave Price every chance to walk away. This could have been prevented. Sometimes things don't always go your way, and try as you might, sometimes you miss something. I missed something. Something huge. Vengeance is a hell of a drug. It makes grown men stoop to violence. A father's love was all he had. Let this be a lesson to you. Vengeance is a ticking time bomb. And Price's time was up.
That's it for this edition of Closer Look. I hope you enjoyed all of the work produced by the students of Com 145. We'll see you next time.